For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do.
So Todd, one of the interesting things about this film is that we actually get to learn the origin of Joker's laugh. So I'd love to know the inspiration behind that and how you came to it.
I think the fun thing about writing this movie was basically figuring out how to run everything that we know of Joker through as realistic a lens as possible, if that makes sense. So, for example, why is his skin white and his hair green? Why, how does that come to be in the real world? Why does he have this laugh in the real world? So we did a little bit of research on things like spontaneous laughter and found that there's this actual affliction, and it's not meant to be funny in the movie, and it's not, but it is a real thing. So, and that was a challenging thing for Joaquin to find that laugh, because you read the script and it says Arthur starts laughing, it's pain, there's pain in his eyes, he can't stop, and blah blah. That you read that and you go, okay, but to act that is a very, very difficult thing, and it was very intimidating for Joaquin. We talked a lot about the laugh because you've seen the movie; it comes up a lot, and but it was fun.
Yeah, him and I talked about it. I can't imagine how hard that was.
Right.
And on top of losing all that weight, I mean, Joaquin loses over 50 pounds.
Yeah.
But I read somewhere, Todd, that he actually thought that the character should gain weight. So I wanted to know from you, what is the story behind that, and how did you guys land on a weight loss?
Well, I mean, I think he wanted the character to gain weight because I think he just didn't want to deal with the struggle of losing, that much weight.
Mm-hmm.
But so he came to me and he was like, what about the opposite? What if we just play him like doughy and heavy and I'll gain a little weight? And I said, no, I think it's really important that Arthur kind of looks and feels like a wolf, like something like malnourished and hungry, and we had conversations and I won that one and he had to go lose 52 pounds. Although I didn't expect him to lose that much, in fairness. He just went with it.
Oh, really? So it was more than what you expected?
Well, I mean, we just wanted him to be really, we didn't put a number on it. I just said, just be really skinny, and he did.
Wow. I want to ask you about Scorsese, because there are a lot of parts of this film that feel like they're influenced by the king of comedy. So did you talk to Martin beforehand? Did you get any advice from him?
The movie, King of Comedy is definitely a reference in the movie and an inspiration for sure. And it's not only King of Comedy, to be fair, it's really a time period of movies, I'm way older than you, that I grew up watching, which is really that mid-70s to early 80s kind of these great character studies, these Sidney Lumet films, Martin Scorsese movies, for sure. And I did actually send the script to Martin Scorsese, which was a trip in and of itself, and he read it, and we had a nice, great phone call about it, and that was about the extent of it, but it was amazing for me.
That's incredible. Has he seen the film?
He hasn't seen it yet, no. He's been knee-deep on Irishman, and
Right.
Which I can't wait to see, and he hasn't seen it yet, but I want him to.
Wow, that is iconic.
Yeah.
Now that you have Joker under your belt, Todd, is there another comic book character that you'd maybe want to do a character study of?
No, it's not like I was ever dying to do comic book movies. Honestly, I saw it as a really kind of fun sandbox to go into and try something really different with, which is what we did with Joker. It's not that now I want to make other comic book movies, and again, not that I wouldn't, but there's not something where I'm like, oh, now we should do the same sort of formula and do it to that. I like that this movie hopefully will stand on its own and people will, I hopefully love it, or I'm sure not everybody will. It's not for everyone, but no, I haven't really thought about other comic book characters.